Hello friends, welcome to the old bank building. Went down to the Gas Pro, got my morning coffee. It's the only place in town where you can get coffee most of the week. The third generation across the street does have coffee on the weekends when they're open, and it is better than the Gas Pro, but Gas Pro is good. And the people down there are really cool too. Today we're working on this back part of the lower level of the building. Up here on the ceiling there's these furring strips that were used to attach the drywall, but they're all wavy. I wouldn't even want to know what the drywall looked like when they put it up there. It had to look like garbage. But we're going to take all that down. When we do put the ceiling up, we'll put different furring strips up there, make it perfectly level or as level as possible, and then put the ceiling up. But that's going to be way down the road. We're just going to prep it today. Also, this thing that you see here in the corner of the room, it's going to be our heat source for a while, maybe. We're just planning ahead. It was left here in the building. It's an old gas heater, and old as in I can't even find this model online anymore. It's probably been discontinued, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. So we're going to fire it up, see how it goes. Not today, because we don't have any gas service yet. That's in process. But we're just going to clean this up a little bit today and hang out, talk a little bit. Glad you're here, friends. This will be a fun day. It's Sunday today. Happy Sunday. We're about to get ready to go to church, so I gotta do this a little quick, then come back to it. Maybe I don't have to do it quick. I just do whatever I want here today. It's Sunday. Work. Well, I'm just gonna start tearing it apart. I already took apart some of this to make room for the unistrut that I'm going to attach in the heater to, but it made quite a mess, so that's why I cleared all this stuff out, and I'm just going to start going for it. There's dirt all over the tops of these things. They're fairly easy to come out though. It is going to make this look a lot nicer in here. It's all these nails hanging around and stuff hanging from the ceiling. It's not very appealing. Makes you feel like you're living in a workspace. So we're going to get rid of that feeling a little bit today. Sometimes I wish work wasn't so work-like. You know what I mean? But if it wasn't hard sometimes, the easy stuff would just seem too easy. Something like that. Yeah, be careful on the nails sticking up. Luckily, I've got some good shoes that are resistant to such things like nails coming through them. I love these LL Bean boots. I got these on eBay, about a year ago or so. They were brand new. Saved a couple $100 on these suckers. I love them. These are my favorite pair of boots that I've ever had. Except once you wear them for about 10 or 12 hours, they start getting to you. Not because they're uncomfortable, just because I realize I'm wearing work boots still, and I'm still working. So that's a good reminder. I usually don't wear these out and about, although they do look really cool, I think. I keep them just for working. Get them dirty. Never even cleaned them. I like the rustic look, Sarah is not so prepared with her flip-flops walking around here. I just pulled a big board down and all the dirt just went right down my sleeve. Seemed like it just funneled right in there. You ever have that feeling? Like stuff in your shirt and dirt? It's a little annoying, especially since my shirt's tucked in and I got like dirt, like now it's in my shirt. Well, we're getting close. Got a couple more boards to take down. And I might get a little help from the bird that just flew in here. It's flying around bothering Sarah right now. You know, there's a lot of openings in the building. So occasionally a critter will make its way in. Poor bird. It's easier than I thought. Well, we got about 2 minutes, so we have to leave for church. So I'm gonna have to put this on hold for a minute, or like an hour, and be back. Oh, we're pretty much done with taking everything off the ceiling, except for one part. There's this one big board right underneath this iron beam that I'm gonna remove because it's all rotted out from some rain damage in the past. We got everything off the ceiling, and thanks to Sarah's advice, we're gonna save all this wood. I was gonna throw it away, but she wants to save it. So we're pulling the nails, and we will use this somewhere along the line. It's good wood, seasoned, old. You know, worst case scenario, we burn it sometime in the future in our future wooden fireplace if we have one of those. But if not, we'll use it somewhere on something. Just takes a little bit of time to clean it up.
I don't think thanks was the word you were looking for.
What I'm going for is that board that's right along the bottom of that big iron beam that says V.E. Edwards on it. Let's get up and take a closer look. A lot of dirt and debris up here. But I got to take all this stuff down, and eventually, well, next project, I'm gonna have to take all of these out. Just these three, not the fourth one, and then a couple others down that way. But this is gonna be a not light job. Very heavy work. There's no real certain way to do this. It's just, you know, doing it. Taking it all apart however we can. And without power today, because the battery is dead on the van today for whatever reason, it's powering up, but we don't have enough to run the power tools like normal, so it's just breaking it apart manually, I hope. Whew. Okay. Now there's these bolts. They're like 1/2 inch by 2 inch or 3 inch bolts. It's holding all this stuff together. I'm not even gonna try to undo those bolts because they're just rusted. They've been there for 100 and some years. Well, there might be a way. Maybe they are loose. I don't know. We'll try them. We'll try them a little later, but it's easier just to break this rotted part of the board off anyway. Fastest way from point A to point B on this one. Not the nicest. Now I've had a chance to be up here for a few minutes looking at the structure, and I cannot believe that some of these joists are not completely fallen down out of this ceiling yet. They're barely hanging on. Like I don't even know if I want to walk up there on this area anymore. I was just up there yesterday putting a bolt through the wall for our new power system. Standing right above this, could have fallen right through. I can't even believe it. Check it out. See up here where someone might call that some sort of a cistern, but that board's missing. There's nothing there. The only thing holding this entire rafter on is this like 10 inches of, it looks like 2 nails are in there. I can move it with my own hand. That's not safe. Good grief. Pretty dirty. How are you doing over there? Good. Lots of nails. This would be great firewood. Dried, old. I've already taken out most of the big chunks of stuff that we're throwing away. We still have quite a mess in here. Thank goodness we have good friends in town that let us borrow their trailer. My friend Mantis, he's been awesome. Really love this place, believe it or not. I'm gonna be taking a trip to the city dump tomorrow morning, so I'm just gonna load this can. I'm not gonna worry about trash bags unless we get a little too heavy here. Got 2 trash cans to fill up, and then once we get it clean, we're gonna hang that heater. I still got to get some parts, but well, that'll be good. I want to have this whole back end just clean and ready to work in. It's been a pretty good day. It's more work than what I thought, but that's the way every single project goes. I'm having a good time though. You know, it feels a lot better in here already. We're pretty much cleaned up. We're just pulling the last nails out of the boards. I think we're only gonna finish up taking these nails out and then call it a day. We're not gonna get to the hanging of the heater yet, but that'll be tomorrow morning. We have some plans tonight. We're gonna go hang out, do something in nearby Aiken. Not sure what. Just something to get out of the building for a little while. Relax. Have a tasty brew. Maybe a Guinness. We got a little ways to go on this. Probably 30 more minutes, we'll be done. Really dirty, but this place is not. Kind of is still, but it's cleaned up. So we're ready to shower up and get out of here. Thanks for joining us today, friends. We really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.